6 years. 6 long years since Elon Musk stood on that stage in Los Angeles and threw a metal ball at a window. 6 years since the world collectively gasped, laughed, and debated whether this angular metal wedge was the future of transportation or the most expensive practical joke ever played on the automotive industry. And now, here we are in 2027. The Tesla Cybertruck is finally, actually, really here. Well, sort of. If you ordered one today, you might get it by next year. Maybe. The 2027 Tesla Cybertruck has arrived, and it has become perhaps the most controversial vehicle in automotive history. Welcome back to DriveTime. I'm host Name, and today we're diving deep into the phenomenon that is the 2027 Tesla Cybertruck. This isn't just a vehicle review. This is the story of a machine that has divided families, sparked internet wars, landed owners in jail, and potentially become one of the biggest commercial failures in American automotive history. Love it or hate it, and trust me, there is no in-between, the Cybertruck demands attention. And in 2027, it's still the most talked about, most controversial, most polarizing vehicle on planet Earth. So buckle up, because we're about to spend the next hour exploring every single angle of this stainless steel enigma. To understand the 2027 Cybertruck, we have to go back to where it all began. November 21, 2019. Tesla held an event at their design studio in Hawthorne, California. The automotive world expected a traditional pickup truck. What they got instead was this. Elon Musk described it as an armored personnel carrier from the future. A Blade Runner pickup truck. It had an angular, polygonal design that looked like it had been drawn by a child with a ruler, and that was exactly the point. The promises were massive. A towing capacity of 14,000 pounds. A range of over 500 miles. A 0 to 60 time under 3 seconds. An exoskeleton that was literally bulletproof. And a starting price of just $39,900. And then, the moment that would define the Cybertruck's legacy forever. Elon Musk called for a demonstration of the armored glass. A metal ball was thrown at the driver's side window. Oops, Musk said. The internet exploded. Memes flooded every platform. The Cybertruck had become a punchline before it had even reached production. But here's the thing about Tesla, they don't care what you think. They never have. The pre-orders poured in anyway. Within days, over 200,000 people had put down deposits. Within weeks, that number exceeded 500,000. The Cybertruck wasn't just controversial, it was wildly popular. And then, the waiting began. The Cybertruck was originally scheduled for production in late 2021. Then it was pushed to 2022. Then 2023. Then 2024. Each delay was met with a new wave of skepticism. Was this vehicle ever actually going to happen? Was it all just vaporware? By the time the first Cybertrucks finally rolled off the production line in late 2023, the world had changed. The pandemic had come and gone. The supply chain had collapsed and partially recovered. Competitors had entered the market. And the Cybertruck's promised $39,900 price tag had more than doubled. Fast forward to 2027. The Cybertruck is finally here. But what we got isn't quite what was promised. And the story of how we got here is almost as fascinating as the vehicle itself. So what exactly is the 2027 Tesla Cybertruck? Let's break down the lineup. For 2027, Tesla offers 3 main variants. At the entry level, we have the dual-motor all-wheel drive version. This is the affordable Cybertruck, and I use that term very loosely. The base dual-motor AWD comes with a 123 kWh battery pack, an EPA-rated range of 325 miles, and a 0 to 60 time of 4.1 seconds. It features dual electric motors producing all-wheel drive capability. The suspension uses coil springs with adaptive dampers, which means you can adjust the ride firmness, but you can't adjust the ride height. And here's where it gets interesting. The base model has some significant feature cuts compared to the premium version. No rear touchscreen. No rear seat heaters. No premium audio system with active noise cancellation, you get 7 speakers instead of 15. The interior features an easy-to-clean, tactical gray, textile material instead of vegan leather. No ventilated front seats. And the towing capacity drops to 7,500 pounds, compared to the premium's 11,000 pound rating. Now, step up to the premium all-wheel drive version, and things get more interesting. You get the adaptive air suspension with adjustable ride height. You get the full 15-speaker audio system. You get the rear entertainment screen. You get ventilated seats. And you get that full 11,000 pound towing capacity. The premium model shares the same 325-mile range and 4.1 second 0 to 60 time as the base model. The powertrain is identical, the difference is in the features and capabilities. And then there's the Cyberbeast. This is the top-tier, performance-focused variant. With 3 motors producing an estimated 845 horsepower, the Cyberbeast can hit 60 miles per hour in a staggering 2.6 seconds. That's supercar territory in a truck that weighs over 6,000 pounds. The Cyberbeast also features the most advanced suspension, the most aggressive styling, and the highest price tag. We're talking well over $100,000 for a fully loaded example. Now, let's talk about what you get across all models. The 2027 Cybertruck features an 18.5-inch central touchscreen, the largest in any Tesla. There's also a 9.4-inch rear touchscreen in the premium and Cyberbeast models. Wireless charging, navigation, voice recognition, and a 15-speaker audio system are standard on higher trims. The cabin is typically Tesla, minimalist to the point of being almost austere. A chunky dashboard, a square steering wheel with steer-by-wire technology, and almost no physical buttons. Everything is controlled through that central screen. The steer-by-wire system is actually one of the most impressive features. There's no mechanical connection between the steering wheel and the wheels, it's all electronic. This allows for variable steering ratios, so at low speeds, a small turn of the wheel gives you massive wheel movement for easy parking. At high speeds, it tightens up for stability. It's genuinely revolutionary. The Cybertruck also features 4-wheel steering, which gives it a turning radius that's surprisingly tight for a vehicle of this size. Combined with the steer-by-wire system, it makes the Cybertruck feel far more maneuverable than you'd expect. Standard safety features across all models include lane keeping assist, forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, a surround view camera system, and Tesla's Sentry mode. There are 8 cameras providing 360-degree visibility. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the price. And I mean that literally, because the Cybertruck's pricing strategy has been an absolute roller coaster. Remember the promised $39,900 starting price from 2019? Yeah, that's not happening. Not even close. In February 2026, Tesla announced a new, affordable, dual-motor AWD variant priced at $59,990. This was supposed to be the entry point for the masses. A way to boost sales after disappointing numbers. Here's where things get crazy. Elon Musk himself announced that the $59,990 price would only last for 10 days. 10 days. After that, the price would increase based on demand. And increase it did. On March 1st, 2026, the price jumped to $72,235, an increase of over $10,000. That's approximately a 17% price hike in less than 2 weeks. But wait, it gets even more confusing. Some sources reported the new price as $69,990. Others said $72,235. The exact figure seemed to depend on when you checked and which options you selected. What we do know is this: the cheapest Cybertruck is now around $70,000. That's nearly double the original promised price. And deliveries for that base model? They're slated for 2027. Let me put that in perspective. If you ordered a base Cybertruck today, you'd be waiting at least a year to get it. Meanwhile, the premium and Cyberbeast models have estimated delivery times of just 10 to 12 weeks. So Tesla is essentially saying, if you want a Cybertruck soon, you need to spend more money. If you want the affordable one, you'll have to wait. This isn't the first time Tesla has played this game. In 2025, they introduced a rear-wheel drive version priced at $69,990 with 366 miles of range. That model only survived for about 5 months before being discontinued. Tesla seems to be constantly testing the market, adjusting prices, and trying to find the sweet spot between demand and profitability. Tesla doesn't have a traditional PR department. They don't issue press releases. They don't explain their pricing strategy. Elon Musk just tweets something, and the entire automotive world scrambles to figure out what it means. So what's the real price of a 2027 Cybertruck? The honest answer is, it depends on when you order, which version you choose, and apparently, which day of the week it is. The Cybertruck has been called many things. Revolutionary. Groundbreaking. Ugly. Impractical. A cyber disaster. A masterpiece of engineering. A solution to a problem nobody had. And here's the thing, all of those descriptions might be accurate. The Cybertruck is a vehicle that defies simple categorization. It's not just a truck. It's a statement. It's a piece of performance art. It's Elon Musk's vision of the future made tangible, for better or worse. Let's break down the major controversies. Controversy number 1, the design. First, the design. This is the most obvious and most divisive aspect of the Cybertruck. It looks like nothing else on the road. And I mean that literally, nothing else comes close to this angular, geometric, stainless steel wedge. Traditional trucks have curves. They have rounded edges. They look like trucks. The Cybertruck looks like it was designed by someone who had never seen a truck before and only had a ruler and a protractor. Critics say it's ugly. Supporters say it's bold. Elon Musk calls it apocalypse-proof. The reality is that the design is incredibly polarizing. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Almost nobody is neutral. But here's the thing about the design, it's not just about aesthetics. The angular shape serves a purpose. The stainless steel exoskeleton is incredibly durable. The flat surfaces are easier to manufacture. The sharp angles create a distinctive silhouette that's instantly recognizable. Whether you love it or hate it, you can't deny that the Cybertruck is memorable. And in a world where so many vehicles look identical, that's worth something. Controversy number 2, the stainless steel body. The Cybertruck's body is made of ultra-hard cold-rolled stainless steel. The same alloy used in SpaceX's Starship. It's designed to be dent-resistant, corrosion-resistant, and yes, bulletproof. But that stainless steel comes with its own set of problems. It shows fingerprints and smudges like crazy. It's incredibly difficult to repair cosmetically, you can't just paint over a scratch. And some owners have reported staining and discoloration. One mechanic famously called the Cybertruck a giant garbage bin after noting that the stainless steel body panels were already showing signs of staining. Another YouTuber and mechanic, Scotty Kilmer, labeled it a cyber disaster, saying it's one of the worst all-around vehicles ever manufactured. Now, to be fair, Tesla has made improvements. The 2027 model has better finishes, better panel gaps, and improved quality control. But the fundamental challenges of stainless steel remain. Controversy number 3, the reliability issues. The Cybertruck has had its share of reliability problems. In fact, it's been subject to multiple recalls. By mid-2026, Tesla had issued its 11th recall for the Cybertruck. That's 11 recalls in less than 3 years of production. Let me read you some of the issues. Defective accelerator pedals that could get stuck. Wiper motor failures. Exterior bed trim problems. Brake rotors that could crack, causing wheels to separate from the vehicle. Incorrect grease and loose nuts that could cause unexpected wheel separation. Wheels falling off. Let that sink in. A truck that's supposed to be apocalypse-proof had wheels that could literally fall off while driving. Tesla has also acknowledged a defect in the power conversion system, PCS, in pre-2026 Cybertrucks. They extended the warranty on those trucks to 8 years or 150,000 miles. Controversy number 4, the water incidents. Perhaps the most bizarre controversy involves water. Elon Musk has repeatedly claimed that the Cybertruck is waterproof enough to cross rivers, lakes, and even seas. The goal, Musk said, was for a Cybertruck to be able to cross the water between SpaceX's Starbase and South Padre Island, a distance of about 360 meters. The Cybertruck does have a wade mode feature that pressurizes the battery pack and raises the ride height. But it only supports a maximum wade depth of about 32 inches from the bottom of the tire. That's designed for crossing a shallow creek, not driving into a lake. But here's the problem, some owners took Musk's claims seriously. Very seriously. In May 2026, a Tesla Cybertruck owner drove his vehicle into Grapevine Lake in Texas to test the wade mode feature. The Cybertruck became disabled in the water and took on water. The passengers had to abandon the vehicle, and the fire department's water rescue team had to remove the Cybertruck from the lake. The driver was arrested. Charged with operating a vehicle in a closed section of park, having no valid boat registration, and numerous water safety equipment violations. As of the reporting, he remained in jail. This was far from an isolated incident. A Cybertruck owner in Truckee, California got stuck after activating wade mode and driving into water. A Cybertruck sank in Ventura Harbor while launching a jet ski. Another Cybertruck got stuck in a lake in Slovakia. The California Highway Patrol memorably commented that wade mode isn't submarine mode. And Tesla's warranty specifically does not cover off-roading or water damage. Controversy number 5, the wealth divide. A different kind of controversy has emerged among Cybertruck owners themselves. Early adopters paid 6 figures for their trucks, sometimes well over $100,000. Then Tesla introduced the $59,990 base model. And some of those early buyers are not happy about it. One owner caused an uproar by calling on Tesla to create separate supercharger stations for wealthier Cybertruck buyers. The argument was that the flood of $59,000 Cybertrucks was diluting the exclusivity of the vehicle. Let me be clear about this, someone actually suggested that Tesla should build dedicated charging stations for people who paid more for their trucks. That's a take. The rift between early and late buyers highlights a broader tension. The Cybertruck was supposed to be a vehicle for everyone, a revolutionary truck at an accessible price. Instead, it's become a status symbol, a luxury item, and a source of class tension among its own owners. Controversy number 6, the FSD backlash. Another major controversy involves full self-driving. Tesla apparently won't let Cybertruck buyers transfer their FSD purchase to a new vehicle without spending another $20,000. This has led to serious backlash from customers who claim Tesla changed the terms of its deal after they ordered the truck. You buy FSD for one vehicle, you should be able to transfer it, right? Not according to Tesla. The issue is particularly acute for Cybertruck owners because the vehicle is so expensive to begin with. Adding $20,000 for FSD is a significant investment. Not being able to transfer that investment to a new vehicle feels like a betrayal to some owners. Now, let's talk about the numbers. And I want to warn you, they're not pretty. Elon Musk projected annual sales of 250,000 to 500,000 Cybertrucks. That was the goal. That was the vision. The reality has been dramatically different. In 2024, the Cybertruck's first full year on the market, Tesla sold approximately 39,000 units. That's less than a sixth of the projected target. In 2025, sales dropped to just over 20,000 units, a 48% decline year-over-year. That's one of the steepest contractions among newly introduced electric models. The first quarter of 2026 delivered the truck's worst quarterly performance since launch, just 3,519 units. That's a 45.1% plunge compared to the same quarter a year earlier. As of May 2026, only 7,133 Cybertrucks have been registered in the United States, according to S&P Global Mobility data. Let me put this in perspective. By mid-2026, total Cybertruck sales were approximately 9,000 units. We're over halfway through the year, and Tesla has sold fewer than 10,000 Cybertrucks. Some analysts have compared the Cybertruck to the Ford Edsel, one of the most famous commercial failures in automotive history. The Edsel was introduced in 1957 with high expectations and sold poorly due to controversial styling. The difference is that the Edsel is now considered a classic. People collect Edsels. They're rare and valuable. The Cybertruck? It's unlikely to earn that same status. But here's the thing, Tesla doesn't actually release its sales figures in its financial releases. All the numbers we have come from third-party sources like S&P Global Mobility, Cox Automotive, and Good Car Bad Car. So we're essentially guessing. But all the guesses point in the same direction, the Cybertruck is selling far below expectations. And yet, despite the poor sales, the Cybertruck is unlikely to be discontinued. It's become such a halo vehicle for the brand that Tesla would almost certainly lose face by discontinuing it. CFRA research equity analyst Garrett Nelson put it this way, it's possible that they try to do some sort of redesign, or come up with a different variant to try to boost sales. So the Cybertruck is here to stay, even if it's not selling well. It's a symbol. A statement. A piece of Elon Musk's vision that can't be abandoned without significant reputational damage. If sales have been disappointing, production has been, well, let's call it, challenging. In July 2026, Tesla found itself in a legal standoff with a key parts supplier that threatened to completely halt Cybertruck production. The dispute was with Michigan-based Angstrom Automotive Group. Tesla filed an emergency federal lawsuit, asking a judge to force Angstrom to surrender custom manufacturing tooling and components that Tesla claimed it legally owned but were being held for ransom. The partnership collapsed abruptly on July 13, 2026, when Angstrom unexpectedly notified Tesla that it intended to permanently close its plant in Troy, Texas, a facility that stamps out custom die-cast components essential for building both the Cybertruck and the Model Y. 4 days later, a scheduled shipment of 700 finished Cybertruck components was blocked from leaving the premises. Tesla alleged that Angstrom was leveraging the situation to demand an extra $250,000 per week to keep the plant operating. Let me read you what Tesla's legal team said. The company's internal stockpile of these components was dwindling and will be exhausted in mere days. Fabricating an entirely new set of replacement tooling from scratch would take 5 to 6 months. A timeline that would completely freeze the Giga Texas assembly line. A prolonged freeze would immediately disrupt delivery timelines for several thousand Cybertrucks that were already bought and paid for by waiting customers. The situation was so serious that Tesla dispatched a physical recovery team accompanied by local law enforcement to the Troy facility to reclaim its machinery. Angstrom workers locked the gates and barred them from entering. The trapped machinery weighed several tons and included custom die-cast tools, trim dies, fixtures, precision cutting tools, quality gauges, pin presses, and specialized industrial X-ray inspection equipment. Because the Cybertruck features a radical, proprietary architecture, no other supplier on Earth currently possesses the hardware or specifications required to stamp out these specific underbody components. The good news? The situation was eventually resolved. By August 2026, production had snapped back. But the incident highlighted just how fragile the Cybertruck supply chain really is. The bigger picture here is that Cybertruck production has consistently lagged behind demand. Tesla has struggled to scale up manufacturing for this uniquely complex vehicle. The Cybertruck's production challenges have also impacted delivery timelines. Remember how I mentioned that base model deliveries are slated for 2027? That date has been pushed back multiple times. Originally, the base model was supposed to deliver in June 2026. Then it was pushed to fall 2026. Then it was pushed to March 2027. Then April 2027. Each delay is accompanied by a new wave of skepticism. Is Tesla actually able to build this thing at scale? Or is the Cybertruck destined to remain a niche product for the wealthy few? Despite all the controversy, the criticism, and the production problems, there are people who love their Cybertrucks passionately. Kelley Blue Book surveyed owners of the 2027 Cybertruck, and the results were surprisingly positive. Among the 7 owners who provided feedback, 85% recommended the vehicle. Performance and reliability received the highest scores. Value received the lowest. 6 out of 7 owners rated the Cybertruck 5 out of 5 stars. Here's what some owners had to say. You should expect it to be heavy, and I think that it is bulletproof. But it is really cool looking. This truck is an incredible combination of performance and utility. The tech on it puts it in a different league of truck or vehicle. Great performance and incredible turning radius. Can't say enough about it. The Cybertruck is a game changer, comfortable, efficient, practical, and undeniably cool. It's a bold vision of the future, ready to take you there. But not everyone is happy. Some owners have had very different experiences. One owner complained about ongoing harassment and poor quality, saying that her truck experienced major issues and suffered a second suspension failure in just 9,000 miles. She stated, Tesla should have made a conventional truck. Another reviewer wrote, don't listen to the 5-star review, he's a D rider. Just like everyone that is trying to push the e-vehicle agenda, it will be far more damaging to the environment than gas-powered vehicles ever will be. The divide in owner experiences reflects the broader divide in public opinion. Some people genuinely love this truck. Others see it as an overpriced, underperforming gimmick. Let me share some more detailed driving impressions. Driving the Cybertruck feels strange at first, mainly because of its size and shape. Visibility is different. Proportions feel unusual. People stare everywhere you go. But once moving, it becomes surprisingly easy to handle. On the road, the Cybertruck feels smooth and quiet, extremely stable at speed, and effortless to accelerate. Despite its massive presence, it doesn't feel clumsy. Tesla's electric drivetrain delivers instant torque, making merging and overtaking effortless. Owners have described it as more SUV-like than truck-like. The ride quality is better than expected for such a large vehicle. One owner who took a 30-minute test drive said he was pleasantly surprised and impressed how solid and nimble it felt on the road. Took it on twisty mountain roads nearby and even a little bit of dirt. Fit and finish was excellent. And here's something interesting, after experiencing the steer-by-wire system, one owner said, everything else feels clunky. Full self-driving is unbelievable. It's the best road trip vehicle I've ever owned. Of course, not all owners are equally enthusiastic. One noted that FSD occasionally hesitates, holds lanes too long and so on. The Cybertruck doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's part of a rapidly evolving electric truck market. And the competition is fierce. Let's look at the major players in the electric truck space. First, there's the Rivian R1T. It's been on the market longer than the Cybertruck and has established a loyal following. The R1T offers up to 420 miles of range, 835 horsepower, and a unique gear tunnel that neither the Cybertruck nor the Ford F-150 Lightning offers. The R1T is more traditionally styled than the Cybertruck. It looks like a truck, a futuristic truck, but a truck nonetheless. It's less polarizing, which means it appeals to a broader audience. Then there's the Ford F-150 Lightning. Or rather, there was. Ford discontinued the Lightning in late 2025. No new factory orders, only remaining dealer stock or used vehicles. The Lightning was the most traditional of the electric trucks. It looked like a regular F-150, which was both its strength and its weakness. It appealed to traditional truck buyers but didn't offer the same wow factor as the Cybertruck or Rivian. In terms of performance, here's how they compare. Tesla Cybertruck Cyberbeast, 2.6 seconds 0 to 60, 320 miles range, 845 horsepower. Rivian R1T Quad Max, 420 miles range, 835 horsepower, 130 miles per hour top speed. Ford F-150 Lightning, discontinued 10,000 pounds towing capacity with max trailer tow package. The Cybertruck wins on acceleration and charging speed. Tesla's supercharger network is a significant advantage. But the Rivian offers more range and a more traditional ownership experience. And the Ford, well, it's gone. The electric truck market is shrinking, not growing. Rivian's R1T deliveries were down 32% year-over-year. The entire segment is struggling. So the Cybertruck isn't just competing with other electric trucks, it's competing with the entire concept of the electric truck. And that concept is having a tough time. The towing capacities across the segment range from 7,500 to 11,000 pounds. The Cybertruck's base model is at the bottom of that range, while the premium is at the top. For buyers who need to tow heavy loads, the electric truck still has limitations. Range drops significantly when towing. Charging infrastructure for towing vehicles is limited. The convenience of a gas truck is hard to beat. The Cybertruck was marketed as a rugged off-road vehicle. But how does it actually perform when the pavement ends? The standard tire for a Cybertruck is an on-road all-terrain Pirelli Scorpion, so technically not a tire optimized for performance in the dirt. It's not completely useless in off-road situations, but the Cybertruck isn't likely to beat out better prepared off-roading rivals when the terrain gets tough. There's also the issue of ground clearance. The base model with coil springs can't adjust its ride height. The premium and Cyberbeast models with air suspension can, but even then, the off-road hardware is limited. Critics have noted that the Cybertruck has limited off-road hardware and no mechanical low range. For serious off-roading, those are significant limitations. The Cybertruck does have some impressive off-road specs. Maximum ground clearance in off-road mode is 406 mm, about 16 inches. The air suspension provides 305 mm of travel. And the four-wheel steering gives it a turning radius of 14.1 meters. But here's the thing, most Cybertruck owners aren't taking their vehicles off-road. They're driving them to the office, to the grocery store, to their kids' soccer games. The off-road capability is more about image than actual use. There have been some impressive off-road modifications though. One aftermarket builder created a desert-ready Cybertruck with BF Goodrich all-terrain T/KO2 tires and a 3-way adjustable rear sway bar. So the potential is there. The Cybertruck can be a capable off-road vehicle with the right modifications. But in stock form, it's more of a pavement princess. Step inside the 2027 Cybertruck, and you'll find a cabin that's typically Tesla, minimalist, tech-focused, and polarizing. The dashboard is dominated by that massive 18.5-inch central touchscreen. There's almost nothing else. No instrument cluster behind the steering wheel. No physical buttons for climate control. No traditional gear selector. The Cybertruck's interior features a chunky dashboard, a square steering wheel, angular door panels, and a bare, open cabin feel. The square steering wheel is an acquired taste. It looks like something from a video game. But combined with the steer-by-wire system, it actually works quite well. Wraparound ambient interior lighting adds a premium feel. The front seats are heated in all models, but ventilated seats are only available on higher trims. The rear seats offer ample space for adults. In fact, the Cybertruck can seat up to 6 adults. But here's the thing, the interior feels empty. There's no luxury overload here. No wood trim, no leather, it's vegan leather or textile, no traditional truck interior comforts. Some will love the simplicity. Others may miss the traditional truck interior. There's no middle ground, it's a love it or hate it design. The tech features are impressive. The 18.5-inch touchscreen includes YouTube, Hulu, Netflix, video games, Wi-Fi, navigation, Tesla Theater, live weather tracking, Grok AI, Bluetooth, and cellular data. Grok AI is Tesla's artificial intelligence assistant. It's supposed to be more advanced than traditional voice assistants, with the ability to understand context and have natural conversations. The rear 9.4-inch touchscreen, on premium and Cyberbeast models, allows rear passengers to control climate, entertainment, and navigation. But remember, the base model doesn't have that rear screen, or rear seat heaters, or the premium audio system. The base model interior is significantly stripped down. The base model features a 7-speaker audio system without active noise cancellation. The premium and Cyberbeast models get a 15-speaker system with active noise cancellation. The Cybertruck has spawned its own culture. A community of owners and enthusiasts who are passionate about this vehicle. There are Cybertruck owner clubs, online forums with thousands of members, meetups where owners gather to show off their trucks and share experiences. The Cybertruck Owners Club is one of the most active online communities. Owners share tips, modifications, and photos of their trucks in various settings. But there's also a darker side to the Cybertruck culture. The Cybertruck has become a symbol of wealth and status. And with that comes resentment. Some people see the Cybertruck as a symbol of everything wrong with the world: excessive wealth, environmental hypocrisy, and Elon Musk's ego. One owner said it's been really tough as a woman living in a small town to drive the Cybertruck. She received harassment and negative attention everywhere she went. Another owner reported being followed, harassed, and having their vehicle keyed. The Cybertruck attracts attention, both positive and negative. The Cybertruck has become a cultural touchstone. It's referenced in movies, TV shows, and memes. It's a symbol of the future, for better or worse. Some people buy the Cybertruck because they genuinely love the design and technology. Others buy it because they want to be seen. They want the attention. They want to make a statement. And that's the thing about the Cybertruck, it's never just a vehicle. It's always a statement. So what's next for the Cybertruck? Where does it go from here? The 2027 model year is expected to be a carryover. No major changes. No redesign. Tesla may announce another round of pricing, equipment, or software changes. That's the Tesla way, constant tweaks and adjustments. The most meaningful recent change was the arrival of the lower-cost dual-motor AWD version for the 2026 model year. That version is now the base model for 2027. Tesla has also discontinued the Model X for 2027. That means the Cybertruck is now Tesla's only utility vehicle. Could there be a Cybertruck redesign in the future? Possibly. Analysts have suggested that Tesla might try some sort of redesign, or come up with a different variant to try to boost sales. But a redesign would be expensive and time-consuming. The Cybertruck's unique architecture makes it difficult to change. More likely, Tesla will continue to refine the existing design. Improve quality control. Add new features through software updates. Adjust pricing to find the right market position. The Cybertruck is here to stay, at least for the foreseeable future. It's too important to Tesla's brand identity to abandon. The big question is, will sales ever reach Musk's ambitious targets? Will the Cybertruck become a mainstream success, or will it remain a niche product for the wealthy and the bold? The answer depends on several factors. Will Tesla solve the production challenges? Will the price come down to a more accessible level? Will the quality and reliability improve? Will the market for electric trucks grow? Will the Cybertruck's polarizing design ever become more widely accepted? These are all open questions. And until they're answered, the Cybertruck will remain exactly what it is today, the controversy king. So, after all of this, the controversies, the production problems, the polarizing design, the disappointing sales, should you buy a 2027 Tesla Cybertruck? The honest answer is, it depends. If you're looking for a practical, affordable, reliable truck, the Cybertruck is probably not for you. There are better options. The Rivian R1T offers more range and a more traditional ownership experience. The Ford F-150 Lightning, if you can find one, offers a more familiar truck experience. But if you want something that stands out, something that makes a statement, something that's unlike anything else on the road, the Cybertruck is the only game in town. The Cybertruck is a vehicle for people who want attention. People who want to be noticed. People who want to be part of something new and different. It's also a vehicle for Tesla enthusiasts. People who love the brand, love the technology, and want to own a piece of automotive history. The 2027 Cybertruck is a better vehicle than the early models. Quality has improved. Features have been refined. The driving experience is genuinely impressive. But it's still expensive. It's still polarizing. It's still a work in progress. Here's my advice: if you're considering a Cybertruck, take a test drive first. Experience the steer-by-wire. Feel the acceleration. See how it handles. Then ask yourself, do I love this? Do I want to own this? Am I willing to deal with the attention, the criticism, and the potential reliability issues? If the answer is yes, then buy it. Life is short. Drive what makes you happy. But if you're looking for a practical, sensible, no-drama vehicle, the Cybertruck is not that. It never has been. It never will be. The Cybertruck is the controversy king. And it's going to stay that way for a long time. Conclusion. The 2027 Tesla Cybertruck is many things. Revolutionary. Controversial. Impractical. Groundbreaking. A commercial failure. A cultural phenomenon. It's a vehicle that defies easy categorization. It's not just a truck. It's a statement. It's a symbol. It's Elon Musk's vision of the future made tangible. Love it or hate it, and there is no middle ground, the Cybertruck demands attention. It demands a reaction. It demands that you take a position. In a world of increasingly homogenized vehicles, the Cybertruck stands alone. It's unlike anything else on the road. And for that, if nothing else, it deserves respect. The 2027 model year represents a stabilization point for the Cybertruck. The production problems are, mostly, behind it. The quality is improving. The lineup is established. But the fundamental challenges remain. The design is still polarizing. The price is still high. The sales are still disappointing. The question for Tesla is, what's next? How do you grow the Cybertruck from a niche product to a mainstream success? The answer might be, you don't. Maybe the Cybertruck is always going to be a niche product. A vehicle for enthusiasts. A symbol rather than a practical tool. And maybe that's okay. Not every vehicle needs to be a bestseller. Some vehicles exist to push boundaries, to challenge conventions, to make people think. The Cybertruck does all of that. Whether it's a success or a failure depends entirely on how you define those terms. By sales numbers, it's a failure. By cultural impact, it's a success. By innovation, it's a success. By practicality, it's a failure. The Cybertruck is all of these things. And that's what makes it so fascinating. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the 2027 Tesla Cybertruck. The controversy king. The most polarizing vehicle on the road. What do you think? Is the Cybertruck a masterpiece or a disaster? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. This is DriveTime. We'll see you on the road.